Hey, Edgar.
Hi there, Miss Lady. Are we with our friends today?
Yes, we're with our friends. Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. See, my dear Miss Lady, we're going to talk about why I even come and talk to her because I think they should know. What do you think?
Yes, I do think they should know. They should understand why you come and see
A counselor, right? So, dear Miss Lady Billy, she's a counselor here, and I come and talk to her about my feelings. I got feelings in my satchel bag here. I'll tell you guys all about it later. But anyway, she talks to me about my feelings, about my thoughts, all kinds of stuff that's going on, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what's the difference between talking to you and talking to my friends?
Well, there is a difference. So, Edgar, let me tell you.
Uh-huh.
When you talk to your friends, they make you feel better.
Yes, I talk to my friends Clay, I talk to my friends Kai, and they always make me feel better. They cheer me up.
Right. But do you understand why you feel what you feel when you're talking to your friends?
Oh, let me see. Let me see. No, I don't think so. No, I don't know that. No, I just feel better.
That's right. And you feel better in the moment. And it's always great to feel better.
Yeah.
But you also should understand so that a way you can work with your feelings and your thoughts.
Feelings and thoughts, understanding. Okay, I got it. I got what you putting down, therapist lady.
That's right. And so when we understand what we feel, when we can normalize it,
Normalize it.
yes. So here's what happens. Sometimes when we have really scary and big feelings, right? And I remember your mom talked about one of the feelings.
Yeah. She said it was anxious. She said I was anxious.
That's right. She said you were anxious and you had anxiety.
Yeah, that's right. That's what she said. Anxiety, which is why I started talking to you, dear busy lady, to begin with.
That's right. That's why you came. And so when we talk about these big feelings that happens, these big feelings can kind of mess up our whole day.
Yeah. Can I tell you a time that it messed up my day?
Of course you can.
So I was taking a test the other day, a math test, by the way, guys, math. And let me tell you what happened. I was getting all confused. I couldn't figure it out, and my stomach started to hurt, and I was starting to sweat, and I couldn't think anymore. It was terrible, guys, terrible.
And so what happened? Did you say anything? Did you do anything?
I just got sad and I started to cry because I didn't know. And my mom said I shut down.
That's right. And let me tell you about shutting down. Is when we stop everything. We just get quiet and we stop everything because we don't know what to do. We kind of get stuck.
That's right. We get stuck. And when my stomach hurts like that, I just don't know what to do.
That's because we actually get feelings in our body sometimes. Can you believe that?
Feelings in the body? I thought feelings come from the heart.
Well, I guess so, right? But a lot of times they're happening in our stomach and they give us signs and tell us what's going on with us.
Signs. What is the sign? Tell me, therapist lady. What do I do about it? Tell me immediately. I need to make it stop.
Well, you probably won't ever make it stop because we always have feelings in our bodies. They help direct us. They help tell us what we should look out for.
You mean to tell me they don't tell us what to feel?
No, they don't. They just tell us that there's something there.
I didn't think of it that way. I thought that if my stomach hurt, then something bad's happening.
Well, in a way, I guess that can be true. That's a good job, Edgar. I think if your stomach is hurting, and you're having something happen, like a scary test or something with friends or family,
Yeah, keep going. You're on it.
that there is telling us that we need to pay attention to something.
Pay attention. Okay, so what am I paying attention to?
Right. That's the confusing part. We don't always know. And so what we tend to do, we already tell ourselves a story.
A story? I like stories. Do you guys like stories? I like stories all the time.
But these stories are different. Sometimes these stories are not so good stories.
Do you tell yourself bad stories?
I have. And let me tell you about these bad stories. They tell us about ourselves in not such good ways. We say stuff like, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not cute enough.
No, I've done that before. And when I say these things, what happens?
Well, when you say these terrible stories about yourself,
Yeah.
they kind of can mess up how you handle the rest of your day. And
I've done that. I had that happen when I took that test. I was telling you guys about it. And then later on, I was supposed to read. And I'm actually great at reading. And I was already so upset by earlier today. I just figured I just can't do any of it.
you're right, Edgar, that's a perfect example. We feel some kind of helpless sometimes because we've already told ourselves a terrible story about ourselves. And so we start to act like we believe that story.
Oh, no.
That's right. And that's why we need new stories to tell ourselves. And that's what my job.
Yeah, your job, therapist lady. She helps tell me a new story so that way I can know what my new story is and I don't have to tell myself bad stories and I don't have to believe bad stories.
You're right. You don't have to believe bad stories about yourself because sometimes we make mistakes. And because we make mistakes, it doesn't mean we are a mistake.
Therapist lady, I'm gonna tell you, that's great. You're right. Because when I make a mistake, sometimes I believe I am the mistake. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Edgar. You're right. That's going to be a scary thought to have.
Yeah, I know.
And when we believe we are mistakes, we kind of start doing everything as if we're already going to mess it up and we feel defeated.
Defeated, yeah. I have that happen sometimes. And that's a scary feeling.
It is, Edgar. And so we have to know that we are always going to make mistakes and mistakes help us learn.
They do?
Yes, they do. And we're going to have to make mistakes sometimes. But it doesn't mean that we are the mistake.
I thank you, therapist lady. I needed that today, guys. Did you need that? Because I needed that.
Well, can you come next time? We'll talk more about it.
Of course.